have any fancy equipment or anything like that, a few quick piping bags just from the store, even a Ziploc baggie will do the same. Where you just cut it and it's just at different sizes. So depending on the flow of how like loose your royal icing is going to be, this one's a lot softer. It can flow right out for you versus this one's going to take quite a bit of effort to actually push out a little bit of it. So when you're piping detail work, you're going to want to go down and lift up so that you have the ability to make it flow nicely. The reason behind this is you're going to add these little detail lines to give it some decor details, and then after that we are going to do these larger squares to give it that nice large red involved in there for that whole candy cane look. This is a bit stiffer of royal icing. This is the style of icing that's going to harden quite a bit at the end. It's going to give that nice crunch to any decor option you have. Something about royal icing is depending on the amount of water you add to it is really going to make a difference in how it reacts for you to work with. So if you see that one was pretty stiff, I did all the lines with it. Now we're going to take this looser option that has a bit more water involved, and we're going to fill in the larger triangles and rectangles. A lot of these cookies are going to be quite a few steps. So that first step of letting it dry with that royal icing on the bottom is one step. Then you'd work through the rest of them. And by the time you're done with that first one, you will have the ability that it's dry enough to start adding more details on top like this. You have the start of the candy cane. We're going to just tap these little areas in here to allow them to set up. We'll let it go from there. We will finish it off with a little bit of spritz of our sparkles. Just a few quick 3 tips for you for decorating cookies is one is your royal icing. You can make one batch, make it a little bit stiffer, and as you're going through, add a little bit of water to different bowls to make different consistencies for you to work with to get a different style of product on each cookie. Secondly is always make sure you put those cookies that are pre-cut in the refrigerator for a little bit before they go in the oven so that butter is really set up so that it doesn't bleed at all. And lastly, don't forget to add salt.